Hello. I am so pumped that you are here. And I want to talk to you about this series that we're jumping into. So, this is the month that I want to dive into really alleviating stress and burnout. Okay. Because, this isn't just something that happens at Christmas, or it's not something you get a break from just because summer's coming. Like, it's something that is piling up over the course of time. Okay. And we are going to kick off a 4-part series. You can actually go into my app, and that we have challenges and all the things for you as well. It's a free app. You can go download it in Google Play and Apple. It's called Pursue You. Okay. And go in there, download it, and there's challenges and everything for you. But what I want to do is really emphasize today why this is even important, because you might not, like I didn't even realize that I was in like this fast pace, like I was going to be burnt out completely very, very soon. And in today's fast paced world, where we're constantly juggling multiple responsibilities, facing countless challenges, it's so easy to get overwhelmed, isn't it? And that's where stress and burnout can kind of like this sneaky little thing, it just comes in. And what it does is it not only wreaks havoc on us mentally and emotionally, but then also physically, right? This is where you'll find like you'll start to get sick, or you'll start to like have more aches and pains. Your digestive system might be all out of whack. Okay. But here's where over there, our next few sessions, we're going to dive deep into these topics and really arm ourselves with some really powerful tools so that we can combat it like head on. Okay. And so I want you to start by understanding exactly what stress and burnout is. I thought I understood, but really, what I want you to know is that stress and burnout can be all relative, right? You might talk to somebody that says, "Oh, I'm so stressed and burnt out," and you're looking at their life and you're going like, "What are you stressed and burnt out about? Come on," right? It's all relative. Everybody has their own threshold. Okay, so this is never a place of judgment, because you never know what one person's threshold is, right? Stress is kind of like that annoying mosquito that's just buzzing around, and it's constantly demanding your attention, right? It's our body's natural response to any demand or threat that's put upon it. Okay, so whether it's real or perceived, like, so some people have absolute stress because of their perceived fear of the future, or them thinking about the past. Like, it's not even something that's happening right now, right? So you might go, but that's not real. That's not real. But to them, it is real. Okay. So this might be you too. So what's the difference between stress and burnout? Well, I want you to think of stress as like your initial warning signs. Okay. This is things that you'll feel, like your racing heartbeat, or your sweaty palms, or just feeling overwhelmed. Okay. Whereas burnout is the aftermath. Okay. This is like that storm that's still brewing, and it's a state of chronic stress. Okay. And you might just go, "I'm exhausted. I'm like not doing anything, but I have all these things to do. Like, I'm procrastinating." Okay. And it's a feeling. You just want to hang out in bed. You might feel depressed. Okay. This is burnout. And so the idea behind what we're going to do here is we're trying to prevent that. Okay. So let's talk about what causes stress and burnout. Okay. And trust me, there's no shortage of triggers in our modern day lives, right? From heavy workloads, right? How many of you are at work right now doing the work of 3 people because they don't have money to pay more people, or someone got let go and they just haven't found the right person to hire yet. Whatever the circumstance is, right? You're likely finding yourself with a heavy workload. Okay. But again, heavy workloads, these are also perceptions as well. Okay. Or mentally, you might find yourself like just trying to you're putting pressure on yourself to meet deadlines. Maybe you have financial pressures. Maybe you have relationship issues, and the list goes on. And there's never a point. Like, burnout is a combination of like your personal and professional life. Like, I remember when I worked in the hospital, and they would always say, okay, leave your personal life at the door because you need to focus on your patients. And while I was like, yeah, okay, yeah, I want to focus on my patients, but wait a sec, like, even while I'm here right with you right now, I still have like my family, my kids, right, on my mind. It's not a light switch that just switches off. Or if I had a fight with Dave, that's still on my mind. If I had whatever, like, it's still there. Okay. So all of these things, these are what weigh heavy on us. So you might be experiencing physical symptoms like headaches or muscle tension or digestive issues, like I said, but mentally, maybe you're just riding the struggle bus, not being able to concentrate. You're constantly worrying. You're feeling overwhelmed. And emotionally, it looks kind of like a mood swing where everybody around you is kind of walking on eggshells because you are absolutely irritated. But here's the thing, is stress and burnout aren't just confined to our minds. Okay? They have invited themselves into every single aspect of our minds, and they will wreak havoc on your body. They will cause that chronic fatigue, the insomnia, the high blood pressure, the weakened immune system. Okay? Like, your body is a manifestation of your mind. Yes, you're exposed to things in the physical world, but if you are armed against them, this is why they impact some people and they don't other people. Okay. So I want you to really dig into this, because some of the things that you're treating, thinking that, oh, it's X, Y, or Z, you have a reason. It could just be you're on your way to burnout. And now you might be thinking, but Delynn, isn't stress just like a normal part of life? And you're absolutely right. Yes, it is. A little stress here and there is perfectly natural. But here's the kicker. Ignoring the signs of stress and burnout can lead to very serious consequences. Okay, so by recognizing and acknowledging these stressors, we then empower ourselves to take proactive steps towards managing them effectively, right? It's like shining a light on the shadow. Once you see them for what they are, you can then kind of reclaim control over the situation. Okay, so this is where over the next 4 weeks, and I want you guys to go into your app provider right now. I want you to download Pursue You. Okay. And I want you to go in there and I want you to take the challenge. Okay. If you are feeling stress and burnout, you log in, and then you just have to like purchase the free membership, because that's the way it's set up. And then that will activate it all. Okay. And in there, I have meditations for you. I have affirmations. You can start journaling. You can talk in a community with other people, not to like perpetuate the struggle, but to find solutions to the struggle, because you're not alone. You're not alone. So get in there, get in with the community, and don't fear, because we are going to keep diving into this all month long. Okay. I look forward to hanging out with you. You got this. You are in good hands, and I'll see you in there. Deal? Deal.